I'll link the video in the description, but this is the very first swarm we caught at Ms. Lois's house. And we have 3 mediums full of brood. We have 3 mediums full of honey. I'll have to go back and bring another couple of medium supers over. I'm just about completely out. And this one is jam-packed with honey. But the point of this video is that a couple of years ago, I went up to visit a friend of mine up in the foot of the Great Smoky Mountains, a fellow named Peanut. He took me over to visit another guy that was a big honey maker. I asked him a simple question. How do you make honey? Because I've never tried to make honey. It's always the sticky stuff that gets in my way. Yeah, it sells in the wintertime when I can't sell bees, but I want to know how to make some honey. And his reply was, get more bees, not how to make honey, not how to get them to make more honey, just get more bees. I've always been open and honest with everybody. That one on the left, double deep. All of the ones on top are full of honey. This one's a single. Oh, it's double deep on the bottom. All of those other ones have got just jam-packed with honey. I've got to bring some more, like I said, more supers over. Of course, the polystyrene here is a split. She's already got back mated and filled the box up with brood. I need to bring another box for that one. This one is doing quite well. Took a few frames from a couple of the other hives, weakened them down a little bit, and made a split. But back to what I was saying, he would not tell me how he made honey. Like I said, I've never cared. So I did a little research and I talked to Peanut. The best advice I ever got, as you can see, I'm making honey. It's May the 10th, so we've got a month and a half left of the flow. And I'm just about completely out of supers. So I'm gonna have to go through and pull capped honey, spin it, and put it back. But the point I'm gonna make is Peanut gave me the best advice on making honey. You've got to have their heads turned up, as in looking up to those empty supers you put on early, because I've always been late when I've tried it. But you got to have their heads looking up, as in recognizing their storage space up above, not putting it on late and they just ignore it, backfill the brood chamber and leave. They're not looking around going, geez, what are we going to do with all these folks? Especially when you have a day or two of rain and everybody has to stay in. That's when everybody gets to looking around going, there's too many folks in here, we got to go. So, well, we've got a little lady wanting to get, she won't slow down to get on the video, she just flew by, but it's simple. And I learned that the hard way, a couple of years trying to make honey. But yeah, I really appreciate his advice, because I got their heads turned up and I'm making honey. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If you're a beekeeper and you're not willing to share the information you have when a new beekeeper, or like me, an existing beekeeper that's really good at making bees, wasn't ever any good at making honey, share that information. Don't hold it and take it to your grave. These old timers just drive me crazy. Won't share their secrets, won't share their information. If you look at any of the videos I've got out there, I've showed you a bunch of stuff that nobody wants to talk about. Showed you a bunch of stuff that bee clubs don't teach. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video, share it. Hopefully it'll help a little bit, I don't know. Main point is get their heads turned up, not looking around. Have a great one.